All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over, man. Got this video here that's on TMZ that says Ray J says celebs are paying off alleged Diddy victims to stay quiet. Now, it's been rumored that allegedly that has been happening. I don't know whether to believe him or not. I'm just going to watch this. A lot of people say that that he likes to clout chase and all that, but we're gonna check this out. Um because you know Ray J is of some celebrity status. Of course, he's the brother of Brandy. He was tied to Whitney Houston. Who else? The whole Kim Kardashian thing. So we'll see if his words carry some weight. Y'all make sure y'all comment below on what y'all think it is. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Welcome to TMZ Live. Harvey Levin here.
Charles here.
So we told you that we have a new documentary on Diddy, the downfall of Diddy. This one is Inside the Freak-Offs. And we have told you about what at least one person says happened at the...
Boy, look, you see how creepy that look with the puppet hands? Oh, like I'm controlling. Woo, man. That's a crazy shot.
All of Diddy. This one is Inside the Freak-Offs. And we have told you about what at least one person says happened at the Freak-Offs. Now we want to talk about fallout. Celebrities who may have been at some of these events, some of these freak-offs, which is now the subject not just of a criminal investigation, but more than 120 civil cases as well.
Right. And we told you that there are celebrities who are running scared, worried that their name is going to come out in public attached to any of these freak-offs.
And they are actually settling some of these cases, if you will. They're not really cases yet, but the civil lawyers have been sending demand letters to some of the people who are at these parties saying, pay up or we're going to name you. And they don't want to be named. And this is going on apparently a lot in Hollywood. And there's someone who may be kind of at the center of all of this.
And that person is Ray J, who is telling us what he has heard directly from celebrities about how they are handling this crisis. And believe me, to them, it is absolutely a crisis.
Is he going to name them? I'm going to go with a no.
Crisis, and he gave us a lot of information about what celebs are doing behind the scenes.
I'm hearing about artists paying victims to keep their name out of it.
You know people who have been approached by women, men, whatever, who have said, give me money and I won't talk?
Here's the other way around that, Harvey. I'll give you money, please don't talk.
You are a well-connected guy. Do you know that what you've just described, is that going on now?
Yes. They want to talk to me. They want to talk to me about what happened to them. They call me. They feel like they can trust me.
Wait a minute. Calling you for what? Calling you for what?
Because they want to tell me about certain things that happened with them and Diddy.
Ray, I want to make sure I understand this. Are these high-profile people calling you because they've had some affiliation with Diddy that they don't want to come out and they think you might be the vessel for it coming out? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And I don't even know why I just said it, but I said it, so what? Now they gotta be mad. Come get
Boy, that took a turn. So he said they feel like they can trust him. But now he's saying, I don't know why I even just said that. But I said it. So what? Yeah. So now the people who are probably going to confide in him, it ain't gonna happen no more. They're like, oh, you just said that, so wow. Okay.
Were they specific about what they did with Diddy?
I don't want to say. I think I said too much.
Well, he said a lot. He
Yeah.
said a lot.
It is possible he said too much.
So we should also tell you that in this documentary, we also spoke with Tony Busby, who is the Houston lawyer who has more than 120 of these civil cases. And he said to us some really important things. Number one, he said there are celebrities, there are politicians and business people, all of whom they are reaching out to. And from the way it sounds, they have already sent some of them demand letters saying, pay up or we're going to file a lawsuit against you. And then he said in this documentary, which I think is really ominous, even if you didn't do anything untoward at a freak-off, if you're a celebrity who was there or anybody who was there and you saw something going on where somebody was passed out and somebody was having sex with that person and you didn't do anything, Tony Busby believes that those people are civilly liable and he's going to go after.
This is what I've been saying all along. This is what I've been saying. If you were there, you know what I mean, and you didn't take part, but you witnessed, yeah. You know, even if you were there and you didn't witness, but someone told you about what happened there. And then I said, if you end up going to another party, like, why would you want to go to these parties knowing all this crazy stuff is happening? That's what I keep talking about. So he said he's going after them too. That's why people are like, yo, I was there, but I didn't do nothing. I might have seen some, but I didn't take no part. No. That's why a lot of them, it's probably, like I said, it's probably a lot of them who didn't, but witnessed, who didn't do nothing, but they witnessed, and they're trying to, scratch their name to be like, I wasn't even there. But it's like, we got you on tape. We got you on tape watching. Oh, man.
Was passed out and somebody was having sex with that person and you didn't do anything, Tony Busby believes that those people are civilly liable and he's going to go after them as well.
Right, and clearly the approach here is he knows exactly what Ray J just said, that these celebrities are desperate to not be attached to it publicly in any way, so you send a demand letter and probably get an answer that you like.
I think that's the key to the whole thing, right? It's not necessarily that you did anything wrong. It's the fact that as soon as you are associated with Diddy in these parties, you're going to be tarred with that sort of, that forever, right? People are going to associate you with the kind of person who attended these parties. And at least as it stands now, that's a really negative thing.
Now, what's interesting is that Ray J has been very public about saying he did not attend.
Oh, he's very clear in this documentary. He said never has he attended a freak-off.
Whoa. Do we believe that? If Ray J is saying people want to tell him what happened at these parties, like, I'm just trying to figure out how Ray J is like this middleman. He just got into an altercation with Diddy's sons. At one point, it seemed like he was defending Diddy. So I'm just a little confused on, like, you telling me Ray J didn't go to no party? I don't know.
Jay has been very public about saying he did not attend.
Oh, he's very clear in this
Freak offs.
documentary. He said never has he attended a freak off.
This is Sheila Zolnar from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This is the least surprising news I've ever heard. Essentially, Ray J is saying that people are paying up because they don't want to be canceled. And that's the least surprising news ever. But I'll say this. It could work out in the favor of these victims. Notoriously, victims of sexual crimes are humiliated, and they continue to be humiliated through the court process. And I can understand them taking the money because they can save themselves the further humiliation. On the flip side, thanks for the offer. Thanks for identifying that I have a claim. And they could use that in their favor for negotiating purposes. So not surprising at all they pay.
The only thing I would disagree with you on is thanks for acknowledging I have a claim. A lot of these people are paying not because they think they've done something wrong. It's that it is radioactive right now to be associated, and they don't want, like you said earlier, they just don't want that association. And I even asked Tony Busby about that, and I said, look, I mean, this feels like a game. Pay me or else I'm going to name you. And he said, hey, you know,
that is the game.
He said, that's a fair point, and it is the way the system works.
Please tell me he didn't say, hate the game, not the player.
He kind of did. I mean, in so many words, that's exactly what he said.
Yeah. Well, we should remind you that the documentary is streaming right now on Tubi for free. So you can check that out, The Downfall of Diddy, Inside the Freak Offs.
Okay, we are going to move on.
Yes, to Tom Brady and his...
Boy, they said it was going to get bad. They said just wait and see. They said it was going to get bad. And this now, what we're seeing and hearing about all the people trying to pay to not have, like that, do you know how huge that is? Because but I don't know, man, because I'm looking at some of the stuff that people have been accused of, and then it comes out to be true. And a lot of these people have made recoveries. Like at one point, like I think of someone like Logan Paul, if you guys remember when he went in that forest where people kind of, I don't even know if I can't even say the word, but y'all know what Logan Paul did back in the day, and you look at him now, you know, like it's like he was canceled then uncanceled, you know. It's like people forgive but they don't forget. But I just feel like on certain platforms, if you're allowing people to come back, that what's his name, EDP 445 is supposedly back. If you're allowing people to come back, then it's like, what, you know what I mean? It's like, I do believe in second chances, but there is a but. And when it comes down to anything with kids and stuff like that, it's like no. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, how does Ray J, because I do know he's connected, but in this situation, it's kind of like, are you really connected? Like, what can you really do? Unless he got more power and pull than we think. Guess we gotta wait and see. Man, I don't even know if I have Tubi to watch that documentary. But hey, appreciate you guys coming over and watching, man. Peace out.